What's up guys, welcome back to another video where today we will be going over the game week 28 games. There wasn't too many because a lot of them got postponed, I think, due to the FA Cup being played. So let's jump into the first game, Aston Villa versus Bournemouth. And it started with Bailey cutting it back to Douglas Luiz, which made it a 1-0 lead to them. And then a great cushion header down from Buendia, and Ramsey puts it away inside the box, and that makes it 2-0. And then a corner whipped in for Villa, and Buendia scores I believe a near post header, and that makes it 3-0 to Villa. See, they were playing really well. And yeah, as I said, it seemed like Villa played really well. And Bournemouth, they didn't really have like a huge chance to even get one goal. So yeah, Aston Villa, great team. On to the next game, we had Brentford versus Leicester. Now Brentford fired a shot from the edge of the box, but the keeper saved it. And then Barnes tries to curl the ball far post, but he just misses. And then we have Pereira who crosses it to Iheanacho, but he fires it wide. And then Mbeumo fires a long shot, but he misses. I believe it went over the net. And then Janssen fires a volley into the net for a 1-0 lead. And then a through ball from Maddison, beautiful through ball. He plays it to Barnes, and then Barnes puts it away for 1-1. And a red card was awarded or given to Baptiste. And yeah, the game ended 1-1. Southampton versus Tottenham. Now, Son found Pedro Porro, who fired it into the roof of the net, into the top right, and that made it 1-0, Pedro Porro's first goal for the club. And then Walcott puts the ball across the net, and Adams finds the ball and he puts it away. He taps it into the net and makes it 1-1. And then Kulusevski crosses it to Kane, and Kane with a beautiful header, and he heads it in to make it 2-1 to Tottenham. And then Perisic scored a volley outside the box. He shot it and then it bounced off the ground, and then I believe it went top right, so that made it 3-1. And then a cushioned touch from Walcott, who places it into the net. He cushioned it and then he fired it into the net, and that made it 3-2. My apologies. And then a pen was awarded for Southampton. So you know who's going to take it. James Ward-Prowse. And he fires it into the top right. And that makes it a 3-3 score. So Tottenham choked that game. I didn't expect that. I thought they would seal the win, but didn't happen. On to the next game. We have Wolves versus Leeds. This was a great game. Gnonto, he cuts it back to Harrison, who fires it home, and that made it 1-0. And then Ayling scores a downward header to make it 2-0. So they got scoring pretty quick. And then they had Christensen, who wins the ball, I believe inside the box, and then he fires it across goal to make it 3-0. And then Johnny Otto scores a long range chip. The keeper, Meslier, he came out a bit because he cleared it outside of the box, and then he was running back, but then Johnny Otto just chipped it over him, and that made it 3-1. And Cunha's shot was deflected, but it goes in, so that was 3-2. And then Johnny Otto receives a red card. So Wolves were down to 10 men, and Somerville to Rodrigo, who chips the keeper to win the game 4-2. And then we had Chelsea versus Everton. Now Joao Felix, outside the box, scores a left-footed shot into the bottom right, a leg drive down the ground. It was a very nice shot, and then Tarkovsky heads it off to the corner, cushions it to Doucouré, who puts it into the net for 1-1. And then a pen was awarded to Chelsea, and Havertz takes it and he puts it in the top right corner. So that makes it 2-1 for Chelsea. And then Ellis Sims uses pace and strength to beat the Chelsea defender, and then he fires it into the net. And the game ended 2-2. Surprising, honestly. Didn't expect that. And the final game we had was Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Now, Crystal Palace had a few, I believe they played well at the start, but Arsenal grew into the game more and more. So Zaha, he cut inside, and then he shot near post, so into the bottom left, but Ramsdale saved it, and then it went off the back of Ramsdale's legs. I thought it was gonna go in, but it went out, so goal kick from that. And then Saka crossed it to Martinelli, who fires a left-footed shot across goal. Very nice from him. And then White plays it to Saka, who low drives it into the bottom left for a 2-0 lead. And then Trossard plays it to Xhaka, who puts it over the keeper, so he chips the keeper a bit, because the keeper was coming out, so he chipped them a bit and it went into the net, so that made it 3-0. And then the corner for Crystal Palace, and they whip it in to Schlupp, who buries the ball into the net, and that was 3-1. And then Tierney receives the ball from a rebound, takes a touch, and then he drives it to Saka, and Saka fires a first-time shot into the bottom left corner to make it a 4-1 win for Arsenal. So that's pretty much all the games for this week. We didn't have too much, but yeah, it was a good week. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!